If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
There won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Hehe.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
I see an item off in the distance. I'm gonna let you live for today, Blue Chocobo, even though you give out lots of AB points.
If it was a message that needed...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you,
Okay.
but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
Yep.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Weathered comb.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
$1,200 gold.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it?
Take
Take
care,
care,
Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Alright, what you got to offer?
Oi, don't touch anything.
A breath of heat. Reduce heat wave cooldown.
And good riddance.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new.
Royal Meadows. Item. Gale, not item. Before I go in there, just real quick. Uh-huh. Black blood. Totally something I need. Oh.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
We're going up the mountain, jumping down, parachuting. I like that dress. What do you want, Joe?
Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut.
Come on, Sid.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Bahamut.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly
In the
are cause
summonings,
of
he
the
was
Black
always
Death,
said to be the strongest.
You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No. This isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried. Nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
Might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role.
Jill doesn't like you.
But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I'd level this whole place with Ifrit. Oh, I'm ready. You just say the word, and I will level this whole capital with Ifrit. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed. There's no side quest, and it ain't gonna let me go grind, so. Just hopefully I can get to a safe-ish point to be able to save in an hour and a half, because I'll have to hop off. I'll just end stream and go get ready for work. At 11:30, between 11:30 and 11:45. I might be able to push to 12:30. I don't have to be at work till 2.
There are not nearly enough men here.
And it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Well, that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
You almost died.
Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
The crystal's curse.
Come on, this way.
Ah, we're all in a
Try to
party.
stay outside.
Obviously.
Oh, the passage is empty.
No, there's rats right there. It's not empty.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clyde.
And
Perfect
get
plans.
some Wispin ball.
It's
Stab you. Stab you. Stab you. Stab you. Stab you some more. Stabby, 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 and more stabby. Kick. Oh, nope. Oh, yeah, kick. Just kick with power.
Never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
Oh, on the map.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Meet Sid and Jill, y'all head to the crystal. I'll just go and deal with all the sentries. Let them continuously charge me and all the AB points and experience I'll be getting.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Okay. Is that the maze?
Summon the cannoneer at once.
Get this going.
Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy.
Oops. I hit R2 instead of R1.
Sick of Toggle. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do.
Why does it keep switching off the fucking portal?
Get him, boy.
Big hammer?
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Mortar.
With a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Sick of Toggle. You know what to do. Sick of Toggle. Who's that?
Do you feel that? Something
Ether. It's Ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Not this time. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. Over here.
Damn it. Because I didn't realize I had switched back over to Gardania.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Oh, bollocks. He's gone Akashic.
Poor wretch.
Let's go, big boy.